This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club.
Have a fantastic day in the Fiat. Legendary stuff. Happy shopping. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Look at that. 5.5 beans and a couple of photos. All right, I'm starting to attract a bit too much heat now. I think I might have to get out of here. Made a fair few coins, boys. Maybe there is a little life after footy for the Trosler.
For the who? What's his own? Is he going to the Trosler? That was Alex Rance cleaning windows from richmondfc.com.au down in Swan Street the other day. The Trosler, Dylan Grimes, joins us. Good morning to you, Dylan.
Morning, lads. How are you?
What's his nickname that he's given himself?
Look, he calls himself the Tross Man. It started off as Albie for Alex, and then went to the Albatross, and then it just shortened at the end. It's all self-inflicted, by the way. None of us have jumped on board this. But
The Tross Man.
Yeah, he's still running with it, so bring it up next time you see him.
What are the chances? Life after footy, we all think about that. Hopefully, you can sort of keep the wolves from the door for a longer period of time than for a longer period of time. But what are the chances of Alex Rance post footy being a window cleaner, Dylan?
Well, we've got Jacko's doing a commerce degree. Ty Vickery studied law, and we've got Alex Rance out in the streets practicing to be a squeegee cleaner. But look, I think he did it. More for the ladies than anything else. I think somewhere throughout the clip, I haven't seen it myself. Somewhere throughout the clip, he got the rig out on the corner of Swan Street and Pun Road, and gave the fans what he wanted was his exact term.
So when he runs down the wing and he goes for a dash and he sets up a play inside 50 and a kick a goal, he just wander back to the back six and just go, the Trosler. Yeah, get around me.
He's on today.
It's a game that we're all looking forward to, mate. We've enjoyed seeing what you've done in the second half of the year as a group, and you put yourself back in the frame. And I know it's a week-by-week thing, but are you kind of, as a group, embracing the opportunity that your form and your streak that you've been on is presenting you with?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we haven't been in a position since I've been at the club where we've won so many games in a row, or been in a position so tight where we're trying to push to make the finals. I think last year we were a bit more comfortable this stage of the season, and it's not sort of a position that you'd like to be in, where you're relying on other teams losing or that sort of thing. But we're really happy with the improvement that we've shown, and you know, if we keep playing footy like this, who knows? I mean, we've got Adelaide this week, and they're a finals quality team. So this is almost a prelim for us, really. So we're really looking forward to the challenge, and you know, we've had some good form recently on the trot. So, look, yeah, we're hoping to drag it into this week.
And you mentioned there about that prelim feel. So you have this elimination every single game that you play. Has it been a good thing that now you're in a position and all these games now just keep the team on edge? You've got to win every match from here to be able to figure in those finals, as you mentioned.
Yeah, we almost had a laugh after the game. Dimmer said all week leading up to last game that this was our first game of finals, and when we got the job done last week on Friday night, the first thing he said to us was, "Look, boys, we've got another final next week. This is Adelaide," and we all kind of said, "Oh, you know, when's this going to end?" sort of thing. But no, look, it's pretty good practice, to be honest. I think for a club and for a young group to practice playing in those high quality games, and really that it is pretty much a finals experience for us. And you know, you saw last year that that lack of experience in a big game probably cost us. So hopefully, this year if we're lucky enough to make it, then that'll hold us in good stead.
Good morning, Dylan, to Andrew Gaze, and good luck for the rest of the season and what lies ahead. And also, congratulations to you and just your body's been able to hold up. You've had some injuries along the journey, and you must be wrapped with the way in which you've been able to keep yourself out in the park this season.
Yeah, it was my first close to my first full pre-season this year. I only missed a few weeks here and there, so I think that's pretty much held me in good stead going forward. But I was in some ways I was lucky. My good mate Dave Asprey came down with a horrific knee injury and sort of opened up a spot for me in the side. And I've been really lucky that my body's held up this year, and I'm feeling really confident in that. And I'm probably the fittest I've ever been and the strongest I've ever been. So I'm absolutely over the moon. But having said that, Dave assures me his knee's going really well and he could be back later on this year. So who knows what could happen.
Bit of pressure on you, perhaps. We all play, and each individual gets the intrinsic rewards and values you get out of the game varies from individual to individual. But what was it like for you kicking a goal. First goal in your career.
Your eyes nearly popped out of your head.
How was that feeling?
First of all, it was disbelief because I don't do a lot of set shot practice, and to see it sail perfectly straight through, I couldn't believe it. But Jake King had said to me about a month prior that if I ever kicked a goal in my entire career, he would shout me dinner at any restaurant I chose. So I haven't taken him up on that yet, and I think that's part of the reason why he went into retirement, to try and get away from it. But I'm definitely going to follow that up. But yeah, look. There's a few players we've got now in the back line that kick goals regularly, and Basher and Steve Morris kicked a few, I think, and even Troy Chaplin went up forward a couple of weeks ago and kicked a few. So it's been overshadowed a little bit. I'm pretty disappointed, to be honest.
Just on in terms of your style, we had Brett Delidio on Crunch on Saturday, and he made a really profound comment about the Tigers. He said coming in the pre-season that rather than necessarily focusing on the strengths of the group, we probably went to try and remedy some of our weaknesses, which changed a little bit the way that we played or went about it. Is the DNA of the Tigers about being able to play just fast, free-flowing football, get the ball on the move, and really put the opposition to the sword by the way you move the football?
Yeah, look, I think you absolutely hit the nail on the head. Our biggest strength is when we move the ball quickly by hands and play on through the midfield. And you know, we've been under the spotlight recently for playing too slow, but also playing too aggressive. But I think the aggressive part is something that we want to keep, and the slow start is something we want to change. So this year we've definitely been relying on one-on-one contests a lot, which is one of our strengths. We've got really competitive players, so we've been kicking a lot to one-on-one contests and backing our men to win.
Oh,
no.
Lost him.
We've gone. He's gone. He's dropped out. We're about to say sayonara to him anyway. If you can hear us, Dylan, we can't hear you. Good luck, mate. Keep doing exactly what you're doing and have been doing for the rest of the season. And good luck on Saturday night against the Crows.